Welcome to This Week in the Asia Pacific, presented by The Diplomat. Today is November 17th, 2023, and here's your roundup of this week's Asia news. On November 13th, an ongoing military offensive by three of Myanmar's ethnic armed organizations opened a new front in Rakhine State. Operation 1027 also continued to expand in northern Shan State along the China-Myanmar border. With the military regime facing steep resistance across the country, it has struggled to respond effectively to the coordinated assault. Also on November 13th, Indonesian President Jokowi met with U.S. President Biden at the White House. The two sides upgraded the bilateral relationship and pledged deeper cooperation on security and economic issues. However, Jokowi also took the opportunity to demand that Biden do more to stop the atrocities in Gaza. On November 15th, U.S. President Biden met with China's President Xi Jinping in California for their first bilateral summit on U.S. soil. The two agreed to restart military-to-military communication channels, as well as a working group devoted to the fentanyl crisis. As expected, there were no major agreements signed. On November 17th, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi hosted a virtual summit attended by more than 100 developing countries. The summit continued India's self-positioning as the voice of the Global South, but highlighted tensions stemming from India's support for Israel in the ongoing conflict with Hamas. On November 17th, Japanese Prime Minister Kishida Fumio and South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol jointly attended a discussion on science and technology, including clean energy, at Stanford University. The event marks further advancement of Japan-South Korea ties, a sharp contrast from their bitter feud under previous leaders. That's the biggest news from the Asia Pacific this week. For more on these and other stories, check out thediplomat.com.